Good morning. Welcome to 4 by 8 Paper Stuff. This is Beth. We are still recuperating from the 4th of July here. It's a drawn out week on the water here. But this is a printable I got from Robin McClendon's Patreon. And I love her aesthetic. They look like walls in Italy or walls in Turkey somewhere. And I love how she does that. And it's done with tea and rusting things and script intertwined and other waters. And I don't want to use this one, but I want to see if I can make my own. And this is a piece of jelly plate that I had from probably Christmas. And I'm trying to see how I saw the circle and the gray there. And I'm trying to see how I can make this work, but it doesn't reach all the edges, which is fine. But I need to do something with the edges. So I decided to put some of this dirty white, for lack of a better color name, um, in the background, kind of acting like gesso type of deal, and add watercolor on top of the border. And I'm just going to talk through the drawing process. It won't be very long because I fast forwarded all this. And actually, it took me about 25 minutes. But it comes out okay, but it doesn't look like the paper next to it that I was trying to emulate. Not specifically in colors, but maybe in a little bit of the same pattern. And I don't have the script, so there was going to be that missing element, but it was still fun, and I would do it again and come out with a totally different thing because they change each time. I'm using browns and grays, and I add a little turquoise in here at some point just because there's turquoise in that paper, and I really just want color with no specific ending or beginning, and browns as if it was tea dyed with saffron and a dark tea together. But maybe not. In Mexico City. Well, not Mexico City. He's leaving. Excuse me. He's leaving South America. This is his last day in South America. Oh, I have a pile of paper getting ready to fall. And it's day 220. This is the journaling. Last day in South America. 9 weeks and 1 day since we were at Cape Horn, and 8 months since we left Alaska. So this is his 8th month on this trip. Now he did go home for about 4 days because his wife had a brain surgery thing happen unexpectedly. And one of the film crew guys wife had a baby. So they went home real quick from Australia. In between Asia and Australia, they went home for a couple days, which most of the time they spent flying. Here's where I realize that my centerpiece is going to show and I have no color. So I'm going through my scraps and looking for anything that will go there that has a little bit of color on it, and going to add some more color to it. So really and truly, it's just building, whether you're building with paper, building with layers of color, building ideas. I want to build my edges out a little bit more. And it has no rhyme, no reason. It's just whatever strikes me, whatever the paper tells me to do at that certain time. I am trying to still keep in mind the pattern next to me in Robin's paper that I'm trying to emulate, which, besides the circle, that's about all that's there. And that's fine with me. That is completely and utterly fine. And it's the process. Today I'm taking some of my journals to my art lunch group. The same group on Mondays meets for lunch on Tuesdays. Some of them, not all of them, can always go. And I'm going to show them a couple of these things. They'll either think I'm off my rocker crazy, or they'll like it too. Who knows? But they are very experimental ladies. So I don't know if my sister-in-law is going to come or not. She's had her grandchildren here from Texas, so who knows how all that's going to work out. But it is very hot. Um, we're expecting rain from a tropical depression / hurricane maybe by Thursday. So who knows what's going to happen here weather-wise. Here's where I'm trying to make this circle a little bit more pronounced. Very lightly going over it with black and gray Stabilos. Just enough to maybe cause some shadows. Now, she made hers. I don't know if that's how she made it this specific time. But she's done a lot of rusting with brake drums from cars and trucks. I have one, but I can get, in my tiny bit of knowledge, can get the same effects with watercolor. Not specifically exactly the same, but it works for me. So, last day in South America. Tomorrow we hit Mexico. Briefly. Thanks for watching. See you all then. Bye.